Hello guys. My group today is presenting about Vinamilk. Our group member is Lê Gia Bảo, Nguyễn Anh Kiệt, and Nguyễn Trần Đình Nhân. The first thing is company introduction. Vinamilk company was established in 1976. The current director of Vinamilk is Mai Kiều Linh. The current member working for Vinamilk right now is 6,000 workers.
Vinamilk has increased its revenue is stronger than in 2019 because it is confirmed that it's not affected by the COVID-19 epidemic. So the revenue is nearly 6% compared to 2019. Um, the consumption for milk and dairy product in Vietnam have a positive change because due to the young generation, the young population, they have the trend to use the dairy product or healthy product instead of use medical and supplement that make their health good. We can see that Vinamilk had a huge advantage from the marketplace that make Vinamilk easy to grow up, and they had their strategic plan carefully. So what is the advantage of Vinamilk compared to other companies? Vinamilk invested in the technology and in the factory. Vinamilk has the methodically invest in the material research development system by linking dairy farmer. The company has started to invest in build a system of industrial scale farm according to international standard, and from planting grass, building brands, processing cow feed to veterinary management from the surrounding environment. Currently, Vinamilk has 14 farms across the country, with 10 farms built with the global good agriculture. It means global GAP standard, with all breeding cow import from Australia, US, and New Zealand. In with a farm in Thailand, it's an example. A farm in Thailand have a model like a resort for the cow, applying the technology in management and husbandry. This dairy resort of Vinamilk is also a member of global GAP. Obviously, investment in technology has enabled business to actively produce RAM technology and not to be dependent on the world milk rate, price, or exchange rate. This is a strategic leverage and also the key competitive advantage of Vinamilk to other company. And that's how Vinamilk have in its revenue increase in Vietnam. Vinamilk have now completed the second phase of liquid milk factory in Bình Dương, a super large capacity of 800 billion liter each year, bringing the company total output to 1.2 billion liter each year. The factory in the central north, such as Đà Nẵng, Tiên Sơn dairy factory, were expanded to meet the needs of the region. So we can see that through my present, we can see how Vinamilk compete with other company and what is dairy product.
It's my turn. I will talking about vision, goal, and the mission of Vinamilk. Yeah, the first thing is vision. Vision of Vinamilk is become one of the 30 largest dairy company in the world. According to homepage of Vinamilk company published is about the annual report of the first quarter of 2020. It's recorded the revenue of Vinamilk is 980 billion Vietnam dong, and increased 0.8% compared to 2019. In the virgin bread segment, Vinamilk is the leading company in the dairy product, so the vision is become one of the 30 largest and the dairy company in the world is a matter of time. The second thing is the goal. The Vinamilk has successfully and tremendously developed their business. It can be seen in Vietnam. According to Vinamilk homepage, in Vietnam, Vinamilk had 13 factories and 10 high-tech dairy farms stretching from north to the south. Vinamilk also certified the Bureau Veritas at the largest global GBA farm system in Asia in terms of the number of farms. Not only the domestic factories, Vinamilk also owns the dairy factory in the US, 100% share of Thuyết factory in Cambodia. It 100% share of Angkor Milk factory. But in New Zealand has a lot of farm for dairy products, and have a lot of company. So Vinamilk take 22.8 share and one subsidiary in Poland. The second thing is Vinamilk mission is to bring the best dairy product to domestic and foreign customer, especially these are products can carry brand name. According to the Vinamilk General Director, Vinamilk is committed to providing to the community with top-notch class, nutrition and quality with own appreciation, love and high responsibility to human and social life. From the time that Vinamilk became popular in the eye of customer, there hasn't been any work attitude or product quality. Therefore, Vinamilk has always been the most reliable and the supplier to get the trust of the customer to get their product more higher. So, that's my presentation.
Hi, my name is Young. This is my presentation, and I will talk about the profile cost of Vinamilk and long-term, short-term of Vinamilk, and pocket, and the last one is timeline of Vinamilk. And about the profile cost, and first is competition in industry, and Vinamilk is currently facing high competition from domestic and foreign brands such as TH Milk, Nestle, Apos, Min Johnson. And in the future, the dairy markets will continue to expand and compete at a competitive level higher and higher. And the next one is the total of new entrants into the industry is not too high, because now to enter the industry of milk, they have to eliminate a pretty high advertising cost. And the next one is power of supplier. The power of supplier is too low, because 95% of the dairy cow are raised in the families. Only 5% are raised in the special farm with the scale of 100 to 200 or more. And this thing for the people are also spontaneous, and it's reduce trade potential with production company. And the next one is power of customer. And currently there are many types of milk on the market, so that the customer can choose any milk they want. And it's making Vinamilk have no inclusive right to make the power of customer, and the power of customer become very high. And the last one is threat of substitute products. Currently there are not many things can replace milk, so substitute products not affect to Vinamilk. And the next I will talk about long term and short term of Vinamilk. About the short term, their total consolidated revenue were 52,629 billion dong, up by only 3%, and the profit after tax is 10,206 billion dong. It's down slightly by 0.6%. Even so, Vinamilk market share continue to increase by 0.9%. And about the long term of Vinamilk. They given 5 year of growth, and they run 10% each year. And by 2021, Vinamilk aimed to hold the leading position in Vietnam dairy industry and become the most valued dairy company in Southern Asia. Mean they got 3.5 billion USD per year. And the next one is a pocket. I will show you a pocket of Vinamilk in 2019. And about total revenues, they got 56,400 billion Vietnam dong, and the profits after tax is 10,554 billion Vietnam dong. They become the most valuable brand in Vietnam, 2.2 billion USD. Yes. And the last one is total market share of Vinamilk is increased to 0.2%. And the last one I will talk is a timeline of Vinamilk in 2019. There are 5 milestones in February, in March, in May, in September, and December. In February, they testing the factory in Taining before operation, and in March, inauguration dairy farm of Vinamilk in Taining. In May, they building a cow farm in Laos, and in September, they took part in Asia Xbox Awareness in 2019, and the last one is in December, they got global dairy conference. And that is my presentation. Thanks for your listening.